today's video is going to be a long overdue makeup haul for you guys. I'm finally going to be sharing a few things that I've picked up over the past like 2 months, like since probably the middle of March all the way up until now, which is like May. So we have a couple new brands to me, and of course we always have some Colourpop to talk about. So I'm just going to go ahead and start showing you guys what I've picked up over the past 2 months. So I'm going to start with a new brand to me. Okay, sorry, nothing was in its packaging, so I had to just put everything back. So the first brand I'm going to talk about is the brand Curst Kosmetics, and I'm going to tell you guys what I picked up from them. You guys have probably already seen my first impressions video on this brand. So if you guys are interested in what these products look like and see them in action, I actually just posted another look with this palette today. If you guys want to check that out as well, I did post a get ready with me. And that will be the video that was before this one, so you guys can check that out if you guys want to have some inspiration on looks or anything. So the first thing that I picked up from this brand is the Spellbook eyeshadow palette, and this is what the outer packaging looks like, and then this is the back. It has all the ingredients on the back, and then when you open it up, it has the same inner packaging. But I didn't realize that wait, hold on, I'm holding it upside down. I'm like, wait, it's the opposite moon, but I didn't realize it's upside down. Wow, I haven't hauled in a while, so forgive me, you guys. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. Again, it does have the ingredients on the back, and then when you open it up, it does come with like this plastic insert, and then it obviously reveals the 15 pan eyeshadow palette, and then there's also a saying on the inside, and it says, "Protected by moonshine, this set provides magic. May your brushes be charmed, may your wands conjure faces, may you produce a beautiful craft, may you design a binding spell, may they see the beauty within, may they feel the love spell." So really, really cute. So I'm going to go through the shades with you guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes, 5 shimmers, and then the rest are pressed glitters on the bottom of the palette. So we have Bones, Sticks and Stones, and Charm. Then we have Conjure, Wand, and Poison. Then there's Love Spell, Sacrifice, and Spell. Then we have Hex, Binding, and Craft. And then the last row is Magic, Moonshine, and Spellbook. So I actually have not tested out all the shades in this palette. I've only used it a few times, and I've mostly tested out the regular shimmers in here. I haven't really dipped into these pressed glitters. I do have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to talk about as well that are new to me. But I obviously wanted to share this with you guys first because this is the first palette that I got back in like March. And they were so kind to also give me an affiliate code with this brand. So if you guys were interested in picking up anything from this brand, I do have an affiliate code. It's Caitlin W in all caps, CAITLIN. I will leave it in the description box below, and you can save 10%. It would be really awesome if you guys used my code. They saw like a bunch of my Halloween looks during this past Halloween, and then they messaged me and said, "We love your looks so much. We want you to join our Maven program." So that was really awesome. They're definitely the first brand that has done that for me, so I think that's really, really cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch a couple of things for you guys. Couple shadows for you guys. So let's do a couple of the mattes. I actually have not used this blue yet. I have used this green shimmer and this orangey color. But so far, I really, really like this formula. It's a very soft, easy to work with formula. Don't be intimidated by these colorful colors. They actually perform really beautifully. It's just a beautiful, like, standard eyeshadow formula, and I really like it so far. So this one is Conjure, this one is Binding, and this one is Potion. I thought it said Poison when I was reading off the names. I'm sorry, it's Potion. So those are a couple of the swatches for you guys. The blue actually is not as intimidating as I thought. It's actually a lot more subtle. So that's actually really nice. And then I'll swatch, I want to swatch one of these glitters, but I don't think, oh, actually that swatches pretty nicely for a glitter. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use these until I like go out at some point. Like, I might use this palette for Doctor Strange on Monday. I think this might actually be a really good choice, and then I can use one of the glitters. So I think I'm going to do that. Because I actually have not dipped into this palette since like March or like beginning of April, because I feel like it's more so like a fall winter kind of palette for me. But I think I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to swatch one more shade. Let's do Charm, which is also a pretty shimmer. These don't swatch the best, but when you put them on the eyes, they're really, really nice. Like, honestly, these swatches don't really do it justice. So that's that shimmer shade called Charm, and that is the shades I'm going to swatch for you today. But I really, really like it so far. I think the mattes are very easy to work with. The shimmers are also the same, very nice and pretty on the eyes. Not super, super pigmented, but they perform so nice and smoothly. And I really like the black in this palette as well. It's also really nice. It's not like too deep dark of a black. It's kind of like a grayish toned black. And I really, really like it. And it does add a lot of depth and dimension to this palette. I kind of wish there was a little bit more of like a richer brown in here. You guys know I love my rich brown shades. But other than that, I really have been enjoying the formula of this palette, and I wanted to pick up a couple of things because they gave me an affiliate code, but I've also been interested in trying this brand for quite a while. So that is the first thing that I got. And then the other two products that I picked up from Curst Kosmetics is their liquid lipsticks. I really have heard some really good things about their liquid lipsticks, so I was curious to try them myself. And then these are the two shades that I decided to pick up. They were also having a really good sale at the time, but I also was able to use my Maven's discount on top of the whatever was on sale to begin with. So they had this on sale for $14.99, and then I got my Maven's discount. So this was like really, really cheap, probably only like $10, which is like an amazing price. And then the lippies, I think, were like probably not even like $13 each, which is still a really good price, because I think these are normally like $20, and I didn't pick up either of the ones that are on sale, were on sale then. So the two shades that I got were in Elemental and Legend. So really cute packaging. I really like the packaging on these. Very nice, professional looking packaging. And then the same thing with the lippies. They're really, really nice packaging for both. I'm just going to unbox both of them. And then these are the two shades. So this one is Legend and this one is Elemental. This is a really pretty like peachy tone color, and this is like a really pretty like yellow toned brown. So I'm just going to swatch them for you guys. So this one is like a terracotta orangey color, and it kind of replaced my Menagerie Cosmetics. I had their liquid lipsticks when they were Makeup Monsters still, and I had this shade called Cornucopia, and it was such a beautiful like terracotta color, and I would wear it every Thanksgiving because it was called Cornucopia, but it was such a beautiful color, and I've always missed that type of shade in my collection, so I went ahead and picked up this one from Curst Kosmetics, and I really, really like it. So I was only able to wear these about once though, and then the weather started getting warmer, but I probably will wear these again very soon. I'll probably wear one of these for Doctor Strange. And then the other one is Elemental. And that's a really pretty shade as well. As you can see, it's like a cool toned, darker, like brownie color. And I really, really like it. So pretty. The formula on these are really nice too. Not my tip-top favorite of a liquid lipstick, but they are a very nice formula. They last very long. They're very comfortable on the lips. I really, really like them, so I would suggest trying these out if you guys were interested in trying like an indie brand and supporting an indie brand. I think that these liquid lipsticks are really nice. So, and they are known for their liquid lipsticks. So very, very cool. Really, really nice brand so far, and I really have been impressed with their products so far. Okay, sorry guys, I had to go to the bathroom. So this is the Colourpop Brow Blush Gel in the shade Clear. I use this on a daily basis. I used up my first one that I had, so I wanted to repurchase it and get a new one, and I love it. So this is just a brow gel I use every single day. And then for the other backups, I just got another of my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Base Eye Primer for my lashes. I love this eye primer. It's just so, eyelash primer, not eye primer. It's just so easy to use, so I just got another one of that. And then the last backup that I got was just another of my Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara. I use this on a daily basis as well. I use it every single day for my bottom lashes, so I just went ahead and picked up another one of those. So those are just the backups really quickly. And then the next thing that I got, I believe I got this at, I think I got this at Walgreens along with the Voluminous Primer and the Lash Discovery Mascara, because I didn't have either of those at Ulta. The only thing that I got from Ulta was the Colourpop Brow Blush Gel. And then the other thing that I got, which it's just sitting, I believe, oh, it's actually right here. Oh my goodness. I don't know why everything falls. I did get another one of, this is just the last thing that I picked up from Ulta. I did pick up the Anastasia eye primer, and then I got like eye cotton pads. I don't think there's anything else that I picked up from Ulta, but I did also get a backup of my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer in the mini version. I'm almost down to the very end of the one that I have, and this lasts so long. Like, honestly, I would never see myself actually picking up the full size, because this lasted me like a full year. So, because it's so pigmented that you really only need like the tiniest amount, and it lasts you a long time. So I just went ahead and picked up a backup of that. I didn't pick it up during the Sephora sale just because I didn't really want to spend any more money. I kind of went ham for the Sephora sale, so I just went ahead and picked it up at Ulta for like $10. So but I really, really like this eye primer as well. And then the last thing that I got from Walgreens is the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Power Grip Primer. I've been very interested in trying this out for quite a while. Sorry that the packaging is kind of like ruined. But actually, I've been interested in trying this for quite a long time because I wanted to see, obviously, if it was a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I do like it, but I do still prefer the Milk one. But if you don't want to spend the money on this one, but as you guys can see, I use this pretty much every single day. I'm almost done with using up the full size. I used up an entire small one that I wanted to, like the travel size, that I picked up the full size, and I definitely got my money's worth out of it because I'm almost done with it. So I really love this one. I like this, but it has more of like a stickier consistency. Nothing too crazy, like you don't feel it on your skin once you like absorbs into your skin. The Milk one kind of just absorbs into your skin right away, but you still get that tackiness so your foundation can grip onto the primer. This one is a little bit stickier and takes a little bit longer to blend into your skin. And I do feel it a little bit, but once my makeup is done, honestly, like, it does look really good. So this is a really good alternative, but I probably will be repurchasing the Milk one, but I'm not going to anytime soon because I have this one. So I'm going to use this one as my replacement. And then once I use up this one, I'll figure out whether or not I want to repurchase the Milk or the e.l.f. But since I have this, I'm not going to go out and spend $30 on the Milk one. So I really do like that one. Okay, so then the next brand is a new brand to me, and I wanted to share with you guys what I got. So I finally decided to pick up the Sigma Beauty eyeshadow palette that I've been eyeing for so long, and also the blush and highlight duo. So I did pick up 2 products from Sigma Beauty. I've been so interested in trying Sigma Beauty for so long that I finally decided to bite the bullet and try their products. They do run a lot of sales. They are a bit pricey, but they do run sales quite often, and they just had their 30% off anniversary sale. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for me to pick up their products. Like, if I didn't get the 30% off, this would have been like 80 bucks. So this ended up being like $50. So that's how much the eyeshadow palette is. So I basically got this for free. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So let's start out with the Sigma Ambiance eyeshadow palette, or Ambience. I always say Ambiance or Ambience. I never know how to say it. Anyway, this is the Sigma eyeshadow palette that I decided to pick up. And then on the back, it has all the shades. It kind of reminds me of the Naked packaging from Urban Decay, because they do the same thing on the back of their palettes. So it does list all of the shades on the back, and then you do get a double-sided eyeshadow palette, which also comes with the Naked palettes as well, and they are the same price point. So, but I do think the quality of this is way better. So it says, get the ultimate golden hour glow with this landscape of warm matte, shimmer, and metallic shades, inspired by the sun's peaceful, ever-changing light. Ambience. It's ambiance because it's a mood. I think that's what it is. Sets the mood for any occasion. With neutral to bold hues and a beautiful dual-ended brush, this brilliant eyeshadow palette will help you look radiant from sunrise to sunset. So I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys what it looks like. It's such a pretty eyeshadow palette. I love everything with the packaging. It feels really nice and substantial. I feel like it's actually worth the price that you're paying. It's actually a really, really nice, substantial packaging. It feels very weighty. It doesn't feel like just like plastic packaging, and I like that it's in this like this kind of material. And then when you open it up, it does come with a insert which has the same print on the insert as it does on the outside of the palette, which I really, really like as well. And it does come with a mirror, which is also very nice. And then this is the dual-sided brush that comes in here, which I also really love. I love that it has like the glitter handle. I just think it's really nice. And this brush, I've been wanting to try Sigma brushes for so long. And this is actually the first Sigma brush I've ever tried. And oh my god, it's so, so good. It's just literally the perfect crease brush. It's so soft, so easy to use. I absolutely love it so far. And I've been using it every time I use this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. It comes with 14 shades. So it comes with an equal ratio of mattes and shimmers. So you're getting 7 mattes and 7 shimmers. And I feel like this is the absolute perfect amount of matte to shimmer ratio. I really, really like the shade selection in here. So let's start out with this shade here. So we have Days, Luster, Oasis, Marigold, Daylily, Midas, and Enrich. And then the second row is Firefly, Sunspot, Burnish, Summer Solstice, Candlelight, Bask, and Sunflower. So if you guys know me, you guys know that these are like my favorite tones to wear. And honestly, this neutral palette is so beautiful. I mean, I've already used it in a first impressions video. So if you guys want to check that out to see what this looks like along with the blush and highlight duo, I have used it in a first impressions get ready with me, and so far I am obsessed with this palette. I love it so much, you guys. I think it just performs beautifully. It's become one of my new favorite neutral palettes in my collection. You guys know how much I love neutral tones, but this is such a pretty palette, and I love these like highly metallic glittery eyeshadows in here. They're so pretty, super smooth and wet looking on the eyes, and they're just so pretty. So that one is Marigold and that one is Candlelight. Just so pretty. If you guys could see the amount of like glitters, but they're not like chunky glitter on the eyes. They just look so beautiful and smooth and just make them more multi-dimensional on the eyes. Like honestly, super pretty. And then I'll swatch the regular shimmer for you guys. They're just so gorgeous. Again, like the swatches aren't really going to do it justice, but look at that gold shade. That one is Sunflower. So, so pretty. And then I'll swatch one more of this is actually a different formula as well. This one's kind of like the only one like this in here. It's a really beautiful, like super smooth metallic eyeshadow. There's no glitters in it. It's just pure smooth metallic goodness. Just so, so pretty. And then I'll swatch a couple of the mattes for you guys. I really like the matte selection in here. I think that they just go so well, and it's just such a good neutral eyeshadow palette, especially for beginners. I feel like beginners are going to love this palette. I think that it performs so easily. I don't even remember what shades I actually just swatched, so the one in the middle might be a combo of two of them. But seriously, it's just so pretty. So we have Summer Solstice, Oasis, and Enrich. And these are way deeper on the eyes than they look in these swatches. Again, they're not going to do it justice because you can build up and deepen up on the eyes. So I really love using that shade Enrich as an outer corner color, and the same thing with Sunspot. So I love that there's these two different browns in here, so you can get different depth. You have like this cool tone one, and then you have this warmer tone one, which I really like. And then these shades like Oasis and Daylily and Basque and Summer Solstice are really beautiful crease shades or defining shades. And then this one I've been using for a brow bone highlight. It's a tad bit dark for me, but I really like how it looks with this eyeshadow palette. So far, I've been really loving this one. If you guys have been eyeing Sigma Beauty and if you've been interested in trying them, I highly suggest you do. Because this is the first new brand to me since Curst Kosmetics. And I've been eyeing this palette for forever, and I decided to pick it up finally, and I definitely was not disappointed. I really have been enjoying this quite a bit. I've used about 5 of the 7 shimmers. The only 2 I have to use are Luster and Burnish, but out of all the shimmers that I've used, every single one has been absolutely stunning. So really love this palette. Highly recommend it. And then the other thing that I decided to get, of course you guys knew I had to get something from their Cinderella collection because you guys know how much of a Disney fan I am. And I really was eyeing this blush and highlight duo for quite a while. So this is the Disney Princess Cinderella Cheek Duo. And the 2 shades in here are Aglow and Ever After. And it says, live happily ever after with this gorgeous pressed powder duo featuring a rosy blush and lustrous highlight inspired by Prince Charming and Cinderella's romantic stroll through the palace courtyard, which I love. And it says these shades will have you looking and feeling aglow in no time. All aglow in no time. So again, packaging is so beautiful. I love this baby blue packaging, just like her dress in the movie. And then this is what the inner packaging looks like. So again, same as the outer packaging. And then again, it says the 2 shades on the back. And then when you open it up, it has this beautiful embossing insert again. I just love the attention to detail that they have with these inserts. It's really nice. And then, of course, it does come with a mirror. Again, really nice quality packaging, honestly. Way better than, like, Charlotte Tilbury. And I feel like it's worth the price. Because the quality of these are beautiful and they're just really nice packaging. So I really like it. So we have the blush and the highlight. The blush is called Ever After and the highlight is called Aglow. Really pretty. I really like the blush in here. The blush is beautiful. The highlighter I do really like. I did think that it was going to be a bit more metallic when you put it on, but it's still really pretty. So this is the blush in Ever After, and this is the highlighter in Aglow. So it doesn't shine too much, but honestly, it kind of performs just like their eyeshadows do. It's a bit more metallic than that. It is really pretty, and I just love the embossments of Cinderella and Prince Charming, and then the carriage. I just think that's so cute. So Really, really impressed with this brand. If you've been eyeing Sigma Beauty, I highly suggest to try them because I really have been enjoying them. And then let's wrap it up with everything that I got from Colourpop. Okay, and then I did get a free gift with purchase with the Sigma order. It's the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer. I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm probably going to give it to one of my friends. It's in the shade Sorbet. I don't really use eyeshadow bases like this. So this is what it looks like, and then I'm just going to show you guys the color. I'm not going to swatch it or anything, so I'm probably going to give it to her because she's actually been looking for an eyeshadow stick like this, and I think this will be perfect. So my package did end up at my neighbor's house, like across the street or somewhere on our block. And it ended up showing up like a day later on our like recycling garbage can, just like sitting on top. So we think that our neighbor decided to drop it off to us because obviously he saw that it wasn't his. I think it was one of our male neighbors. I don't even know, honestly. And it ended up sitting in the rain. So that was the only thing that got damaged on the outside. Was just like a little bit of that box, but these two were completely fine because it was in a sealed box, obviously. So these were fine. They didn't get wet or anything, so they were still in perfect condition. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that that's not really Sigma's fault. That's obviously the FedEx guy. Like, he never knows where we live. So yeah. Okay, so I just made 2 small orders from Colourpop. I didn't go crazy. Basically, this first order was because I really needed a backup of my 4th Ray BFD cleansing oil. I don't have it currently inside of this because it's in my bathroom. And you guys have seen me repurchase this 50 million times. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I got a backup of that. And then the rest of the stuff in this order were just a couple of things that I wanted for a little while. I probably should have worn this blush today, but whatever. So I have worn it a couple of times. So this is one of the blushes from the Tutti Frutti collection that they came out with like 4 eyeshadow quads, and they did come out with 2 blushes with this line. So I did get one of the blushes. I've been eyeing this blush for quite a while. This is the Grapefruit Blush in the shade Swirled. I just think it's so cute, and it does have the same inner packaging as the outer packaging. And then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. This one I don't think came with a plastic insert, but it's not really that big of a deal because it doesn't have a mirror. It's a really pretty, like, peachy pink color, and I really like the formula of this one, actually. Again, doesn't really build up to be anything on my hand. But this one on my cheeks, I actually have really been liking. It's actually way more pigmented and buildable than like some of Colourpop's other blushes that they've come out with, like very powdery. This one isn't powdery. It's really nice and pigmented and built up really, really nicely. So I do really like this one. I feel like it's going to be one that I use throughout the springtime. So I've always enjoyed Colourpop's blush formula. There's not really anything wrong with it. It's definitely like better than their eyeshadow formula that I've tried with the 2 palettes I did try this year. I do have one eyeshadow palette that I will talk about in a couple of minutes. And then the last 2 things that I got from that order is that I did get 2 lip products. So the first one is one of the Luxe Velvet Blur lipsticks in the shade Bloom to Bloom. And this is what it looks like. It has the standard lipstick packaging that comes for these lipsticks. And I think I only have 2 of these, so I really wanted to get another shade. And this one is called Bloom to Bloom, and this one is like a really pretty, like, warm-toned nude shade. You guys know I love these kind of shades. And I really think that the Velvet Blur formula is severely underrated for Colourpop. This is like my favorite lipstick formula besides the Luxe Velvet lipsticks. This is a close second, because it's just so easy to apply, and they're so blurring and like velvety smooth on the lips. Such an amazing formula, honestly, like, and they're so comfortable and pigmented, which is very hard to find with this kind of blur formula. 10 million times better than like their blotted lip or like their lip creams or anything else that they've come out with recently. This is like one of my tip-top favorite products from them. Yeah. So I love this. And I do try this out in the Sigma Beauty video along with this gloss that I decided to pick up. So this is a brand new lip gloss formula for them. They haven't come out with a new lip gloss formula since they came out with their Luxe lip glosses. And I've never been a huge fan of Colourpop's lip glosses. I really just don't really like them all that much. So this came out with the Celestial collection that they came out with. They came out with like four really highly glittery metallic glosses. And this is the So Glassy lip gloss in the shade Infinite. So this is what the packaging looks like. And I decided to get the gold metallic shade because I did declutter, I believe, my Anastasia lip glosses because they really didn't last past like 2 years. And like I've said, I don't really use lip glosses all that much anymore. But I was curious on trying this out, and I thought it looked like a really pretty, like, metallic glittery gloss for the summertime, so I decided to pick it up. So this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty, highly metallic gloss. And honestly, this is my favorite gloss that I've tried from Colourpop in a really long time. It's really comfortable and beautiful on the lips, very highly metallic. I really, really like it. And honestly, I like it way more than the Luxe glosses. I am actually wearing a Luxe gloss over the lipstick I'm wearing today, and I will share that in a minute. But so far, I really have been liking this. I just wish that they would change up the packaging for all of these new lip formulas that they're coming out with, because I feel like they're kind of confusing their customers because there's like 4 different lip products in this kind of packaging. So I just wish that they would kind of, change it up. But I really have been enjoying all of these products that I picked up in this order. They are very, very nice. So that is what I got from the first order. And then, of course, the second order that I made were things from the new Disney and Colourpop Winnie the Pooh collection. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys today. So the first thing that I picked up, of course, is the Disney Winnie the Pooh Sweet as Can Be eyeshadow palettes. Look how adorable this is. Like, can you not say that this is adorable? Like, they don't really come out with this format too often. And I really, really like, it's so cute. I think that they knocked it out of the park with the packaging with this one. And then when you open it up, it does come with the same inner packaging as the outer packaging. And then it does say the shade names on the back. And then the same thing with the eyeshadow palette says the same thing. And then when you open it up, it does come with a plastic insert. And I do like with this one, and when they came out with the Tinkerbell collection, that there's no mirror in each of them. There's actually mirrors in the Bambi palettes, like the 3 little ones, and that's why they were so overpriced. But this one does not have a mirror, but it has an adorable little saying, and it does have a different graphic than the outer packaging. So I just think that's so adorable, and it says, "Little things are beautiful too. Flowers are such friendly things," which he used to say that all the time on the show. And then, of course, this is the 10 pan eyeshadow palette. So really, really cute. I think that this was a really pretty curated palette. I really like the honeycomb shaped pans. Really adorable. And I just think it's really cute. So we have Smackaroo, Think, 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 Honey Tree, Sing Ho, and Make Believe. Just love the shade names in here. And then we have Pooh Bear, Oh Bother, Best Friends, Rumbly, and then In My Tumbly. So really brings back the nostalgic memories. Obviously, I picked this up because I loved Winnie the Pooh growing up. I watched it almost every day after school, and it's just really nostalgic for me. I kind of wish they would have done more than just Winnie in this collection. Like, they could have done Tigger and Piglet. Like, they could have came out with a really cute, like, rosy cheek blush for Piglet, or like an orange tone blush for Tigger. That would have been really fun. And then they could have came out with some cool, like, shifty pinkish gray highlighter for Eeyore. But I understand that this collection is focused on Winnie the Pooh. They did the same thing for Tinkerbell. They didn't do any of the other characters. They just did Tinkerbell. And then for Bambi, they did come out with a wide range for the characters. They did Bambi, Flower, and Thumper. So we can't have everything. I think that the palette is really, really cute. And I am wearing it today. I'm wearing the shade Pooh Bear in my crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Smackaroo, and then I used the shade Best Friends on my outer corners, and then I used the center metallic shade, which is called Honey Tree, all over my lid, and then I smudged Smackaroo on the lower lash line, and then I used the shade Oh Bother on my inner corners, and that's my eye look for today. And I really have been enjoying this eyeshadow palette. This is honestly the best eyeshadow palette I've tried from Colourpop this year, and I've only tried 3 eyeshadow palettes from Colourpop this year. I tried the Secret Admirer palette from the Valentine's Day collection, and I tried the All Amethyst palette from just its own single 9-pan palette, and both of those palettes are not as good as this one. I think that those are the worst eyeshadow palettes I've actually tried from Colourpop. I don't think they're that good at all. This formula is very nice, performs like the standard eyeshadow palette formula that I'm used to from Colourpop, and I really, really like it. I think it's really nice. So if you guys were eyeing a light spring eyeshadow palette, I think that this would be perfect for you. If you like Winnie the Pooh, I think that this is a really nice palette. So and this palette, this collection did really good for Colourpop. It's almost completely sold out. I really wanted one of the lip masks, but of course I wasn't quick enough to get the lip mask, because that and the lip scrub sold out first, like not even within 5 minutes. And I got on a bit later than the collection launched, because it usually launches around 1 p.m. EST for me. And they always launch on a Wednesday. And what's funny is that they're also coming out with a, I'm just swatching some more of the shades for you guys. They're coming out with a, so there are some of the shades for you guys. So this one is Oh Bother. This one is Think, Think, Think. This one is Smackaroo. This one is, actually, no. This one is Pooh Bear. Didn't I swatch the orange one? Oof, I'm getting thrown off with my swatches again. I'm sorry, you guys. This one is Sing Ho, and this one is In My Tumbly. So I actually have been using this palette every single day since I've gotten it on Saturday. It wasn't supposed to come until Wednesday, but it came like 2 days earlier. Actually, like 4 days earlier. And I've been using it every day, and I think that it's just such a cute spring palette. The only metallic I haven't used yet is Sing Ho, but I've used all the other shades, and the only other shade I haven't used is Rumbly, and I'm planning to do like a greenish, like pink brown kind of moment with that shade, and I think it's really, really nice. And then of course we have this beautiful gold shade in here. It's just, oh, so pretty. I think that this palette is really, really nice, and I think that these metallics perform really nicely. Again, the typical Colourpop formula that I'm used to. So yeah, I think that this is adorable. I really, really like it, and I believe that this came out on a day that I was working. I think it was like a Wednesday as well. And then everybody's thinking that the new Star Wars collection that they've been teasing, which I'm 100% getting, because I really, really like the eyeshadow palette in that one, that's coming out Wednesday the 4th, which is May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day. So everybody knows it's going to come out May the 4th. I mean, everybody's guessing that. They've been teasing it for the last couple of days, and everybody thinks it's going to come out the 4th. Okay, and then the 2 other products that I got is, of course, I needed to get one of the highlighters in this collection. I mean, hello, duh. It's a gold tone highlighter. So this is look at this outer packaging. Isn't it so cute? Like, the attention to detail is just adorable with the little honeybees and everything. I love it. And then this is what this highlighter looks like. I love that it has Winnie the Pooh on the outer packaging and the little bee. And then this is the shade Silly Old Bear, and I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks today. And this is just such a gorgeous highlighter. It's so funny that I really don't have a Colourpop highlighter that is really this color. I would say probably the most similar one would be the one from the Barbie collection, and I just think this is such a pretty color. I almost kind of regretted not getting the other highlighter in this collection. Like, there's actually 3 highlighters, and I like that they released like deeper toned highlighters for this collection. And I really like that they do release like cheek products with like the Bambi collection, the Tinkerbell collection, the Winnie the Pooh collection, like these really cute like side collections that they do with Disney. I just wish like for like the Nightmare and like the Hocus Pocus and the what's the other one that just came out? The new Star Wars ones that are coming out. Why aren't they releasing cheap products? Like with the Star Wars one, you would make so much money releasing some cheek products, like some really cool like dual chrome highlighters. Those would have been perfect for this new Star Wars collection, but at least they're releasing more than just an eyeshadow palette. There's Jelly Much eyeshadows in it and lip products, so I do like that they're finally expanding the Star Wars line, because they only really released like 9-pan eyeshadow palettes with those, and I haven't picked up any of them since the Child palette. And they did expand that one, but they only came out with like 2 lip glosses and like a mirror. So where are the cheek products? So anyway, this is the last product that I picked up from the Colourpop and Winnie the Pooh collection. This is one of the Luxe lip glosses. Again, the packaging is so adorable. I love it so much. And this one's in the shade Wildflower Honey. I could have sworn that I picked up the lighter shade, like the lighter metallic one, but maybe I just accidentally added this one to my cart. But this one's actually a lot lighter than you think it is, and I'm wearing it on top of the lipstick that I'm wearing, and this is what the gloss looks like. It's a really pretty like non-glittery gloss. It's just like a regular gloss. It doesn't, again, have any glitter, and it kind of smells like honey, and I've been wearing this over every peachy tone lip color that I've been wearing recently, and I really, really like it. I really like this formula over the older Luxe formula that I've tried, and I think it's really, really nice. So yeah, that is everything that I picked up recently. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. I love you guys, and let me know if you guys have picked up any of this stuff. I really would like to know your thoughts. So yeah, love you guys. Bye.